Alright, so Dynamite Entertainment's Ben 10 issue number 2 just dropped today, and to be honest with you, I'm pretty satisfied. I was pretty critical of issue 1 because Ben 10 is one of my favorite franchises, but I could say I really enjoyed issue 2. My main issues were that 1, the art was ass, and 2, I didn't feel like there was a reason to read the comic over just watching the show. I didn't feel like there was enough to differentiate the two, so if you were trying to get into Ben 10, I would just watch the show over reading the comic. But that complaint is definitely gone now. Now, is the art good? Fuck no. Okay, that's a little harsh. The art is just really inconsistent, just like it was in issue 1. It feels like the artist only came to draw aliens and then was surprised when they had to draw humans as well. Look at Gwen, bro. She's getting done horrible, bro. I know I said the humans looked bad, but this issue, it was really just Gwen. Everyone else looked just fine. But you know who looked great? My nigga Grandpa Max Tennyson. Yes, sir. Look at the aura, man. They got that nigga looking tough as fuck. He know he untouchable, bro.
I turn my back, nobody gonna do nothing, nigga. You fucking crazy? It's so safe in here, nigga. It's so fucking safe in here, nigga. I can turn my back, I do whatever the fuck I want, nigga. Who the fuck gonna do what?
But also, the aliens look really good. I'm not a fan of some of the designs. I think Cannonbolt looks really stupid. In fact, I don't even think he should be able to curl into a ball. I don't like Stinkfly either. I feel like they removed all the alienness from him and just made him a straight up bug. But he's definitely drawn well. I don't physically recoil looking at Cannonbolt the way I do when I look at Gwen.
What's up?
Another major difference of Dynamite Ben 10 is the presence of the US government. The government is essentially non-existent in the Ben 10 universe. But now, there's another obstacle for Team Tennyson. You have the regular Earth villains, then you have Vilgax, and then the biggest villain of them all, the US government. Just like in real life. And there's definitely going to be some conflict there with Grandpa Max and his plumber past. I always loved the plumbers, and I wish that OG Ben 10 spent more time with them. They spent a decent amount of time with the plumbers, but if there was an entire spin-off series just about the plumbers and their adventures, I would have been there. I would have tapped in. Now, I'm going to take a second to theorize just a little bit. Another thing that's probably going to change about Dynamite Ben 10 versus OG Ben 10 is how Ben feels about the Omnitrix. In OG Ben 10, he gets the Omnitrix, he's scared for a little bit, but then he realizes, wait, hold on, I'm him. And then he gets straight into action. Dynamite Ben 10 is suffering, bro. That nigga hasn't had any fun since he got on this road trip. Look at this transformation sequence right here.
I can't!
Hello?
What's happening to me?
Yo.
This is agony, bro. Now, I want to take a second to gush about the art a little bit. In my last Ben 10 video, I said this. Obviously, in the Ben 10 shows, you either get the transformation sequence, a quick morph, or just a flash of green, and then Ben's the alien. But in the comic, you can see the alien biology really overriding Ben's own. It's a little nasty looking, but I think that's really visually interesting and really cool. And I feel like this is shown super well in this sequence. The aliens don't just morph into each other smoothly. The transition between Upgrade and Heat Blast is intense, it's grotesque, it's nasty looking, it looks painful. You can see how Upgrade's arms is being absorbed back into the body, and then Grey Matter's arms are growing out of the wrong spot. And then you can see Stinkfly crawling out of Wildvine's body. It kind of looks like a bug coming out of its cocoon. And then look at this part where Ben is de-transforming from Accelerate. It's so creepy and nasty looking. And I love it. It's so different from regular Ben 10. I also like how Ben acts more of his age in this comic than he does in the show. Ben's obviously 10 years old, but he's a cartoon 10-year-old, which makes him way more mature than a regular 10-year-old would be. In this comic, it doesn't really seem to be like that. Ben is just a little kid. After that transformation sequence, he's left crying and begging for help, like a 10-year-old would be in this scenario. And I know some people probably don't like this change, but think of it this way. 1, this comic is supposed to be more realistic than the show. Not super realistic because, you know, this is a superhero comic, but more realistic anyway. And 2, I think that Ben having more bad experiences with the Omnitrix makes knowing that Ben will eventually grow up and give up the Omnitrix hit that much harder. Alien Force started literally right after the original series ended. There was literally one commercial break between the last episode of the original series and the first episode of Alien Force. And it started with Ben not having the Omnitrix because he took it off screen, and we never find out why. Throughout Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse, we never find out why Ben takes off the Omnitrix. Obviously, fans have their theories, but nothing ever got confirmed. So knowing that Ben went through some real pain because of the Omnitrix is cool. And it explains pretty well why Ben took that shit off. I would take it off too, bro. I'm not going through this shit. And Ben isn't fighting any scrubs. The villains of this series are crazy. Look at this mecha droid. It looks insanely tough. And then look at how it did these soldiers. It absolutely decimated these niggas. This is what Ben is gonna have to fight at 10 years old. This nigga's life sucks, bro. If this is how a mecha droid is moving, imagine how big Vilgax is gonna be moving, bro. So yeah, that's how I feel about Dynamite Ben 10 so far. I'm really excited to read issue 3. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.